Hi there, Richard Matharoo here. So you're a small business owner and you're looking to build a sales funnel that actually works, as in it generates leads, it makes sales, it increases your profits in whatever business that you're building. I'm going to teach you how you can do that in this video and for free. I'll be right back. Stay tuned. Okay, welcome back. So first of all, congratulations on actually looking at building a sales funnel. You know, so many people bury their head in the sand. They keep on using methods that aren't working, just fingers crossing, hope marketing. That doesn't work. We've got to be strategic in this day and age. Competition is rife. It's a saturated marketplace. You've got to get your message out there as effective as possible. And that is what a sales funnel will allow you to do. Two things particularly. Number one, leverage. It's going to allow you to be able to only spend the time in the places that you want to spend and is beneficial for you to spend it. How many times have you sat in front of a potential customer, taken an email, taken a phone call, replied to an email, messaged on social media, only to get a whole bunch of tire kickers, time wasters, and it's actually wasted your time? Or how about when you've had a customer or a client that's got away? You're like, man, if I'd have just done a better job, if I'd have just said this, or I hadn't have said that, if I'd have thought about that conversation more, I really believe I could have got them into my business, right? I could have made a sale, benefited them, benefited you, but you missed that opportunity. A sales funnel helps you do those two things. You can educate people on your business, on you, on your brand, or whatever it is you want to do very, very clearly and very predictably. Like if you can record videos or use resources or documents that you are really happy with, deliver the right message, whenever someone finds them online and goes through your sales funnel, they find the same video, the same document. It always gives 100%. It's always there 24/7. It delivers as powerful as it did on the first day. Doesn't matter whether you're tired, doesn't matter whether you're busy, whether you're on holiday or vacation, that sales funnel will do that heavy lifting consistently for you. And then also when we're talking about leverage, think about your time. Like when you put people through a sales funnel, who comes out the other end is either an actual customer, they go and buy right there and then, or it's someone who's very serious. If they're reaching out to you, if they're wanting to know more, if they're emailing you, once they have an idea about what your business entails, well, now they're educated, now they're informed, they're not just kicking a tire, they already know a lot more than what a cold lead would know, someone who doesn't know you at all, so they're a much more powerful lead, and it's okay to reply to their messages because you're making an effective use of your time. So what are some basics that you want to use when creating a successful sales funnel? How do you actually go and build one? Well, I would recommend number one, you do this online. Okay, offline sales funnels, you can build those, right? You can definitely have a sales funnel where you say, okay, step number one, we put out a leaflet. Step number two, if they bring a coupon back, we do this. Step number three, we get a phone call. You can build offline sales funnels. The problem with them is they require a lot of income, a lot of expenditure up front to test them, and they require a lot of time. Using an online system will enable you to drastically reduce your expenditure, keep cash flow good in your business, and find out what actually works very, very quickly. You don't have to print off 20,000 leaflets, knock on doors, make phone calls to find out the leaflet was pants, right? Or the phone call that you're doing doesn't work. You can modify an online version like one piece of a jigsaw at a time, quickly and simply and far cheaper than an offline funnel. So I use a system called ClickFunnels. The reason I use this is it's very, very simple to use. You don't have to code anything. It's like using a Microsoft Word program. You just type the text where you want it, increase or decrease the size. It's very simple to use and you can use it for many different purposes. Launching a product, generating a lead, having someone book an appointment with you, having them actually buy a product from there and then off the page, booking seats to an event, whatever you want to do in your business, launch and whatever, right? You can do this using ClickFunnels as templates pre-built for you. And that's the first tip that I would give you in building an online sales funnel. Leverage systems, leverage tools. Like time is so precious. Don't start trying to build it and code it or pay for someone to do it all for you if you don't have that available to you. Just learn a couple of basics with something like ClickFunnels and be able to go and do it yourself, be in control of it, learn the process and save a whole bunch of time, money and effort. And then step number two, you want to have a clear end result in mind. If you're going to build a sales funnel, what do you actually want it to accomplish for your business? So many people go into building funnels and they're like, well, I kind of want them to follow me on Facebook, but I also want to make them sell this product. I'd hope that they would reach out to me and email me. Well, which one? Because if you give your audience too many choices, what do? You go, I'll come back to this when I've decided which one's the best choice. You want them to make a decision there and then. So have one clear aim in mind. At the end of this sales funnel, what do you want your potential customer or client to actually say or do? Do you want them to be in your diary? Do you want them to email you? Or do you want them to buy something? Or do you want them to reach out to you via Facebook Messenger? You need to know what the desired target is so you can actually hit it with this sales funnel. Then you work backwards. I would recommend the end result is a call to action. This is where you have a page where you actually make the sale. So they can buy the product, or they can put the booking, or they can call you, right? It's a clear, definable step. And you can build that in sales funnels very easily. It'll even take payments for you and deliver the product back for you. And then before that, the middle step is going to be the education on that final step. Like, do you want to tell them about your brand, an upcoming launch? Something where you actually make the sale, you deliver value to them, you show you're willing to work. Kind of like a video like I'm giving you right now. This would be the kind of video I would put in the middle of a sales funnel. I'm giving you education, I'm giving you free advice, I'm giving you something useful, I'm proving I know what I'm talking about. And if I was to want to sell something, it would come at the end of this video or after. Hey, click this button on this page and you'll be able to buy X, Y, Z, or book an appointment or do what we're talking about, right? And then in the first step of the sales funnel, this wants to be where you capture their information. Always capture information first. You know why? Because it gives you the ability to follow up with that person. You control the flow of information. The last thing you want to do is someone take a look at something, watch the video, be interested, just forget about it, and you have no idea that even occurred. Think about it. If you go straight to the video like this, for example, if this was your sales funnel page, and you had this video in a page, how would I know if you watched this and I was selling something to you? How would I know you were interested if you were? How would I know you watched it? How would I know that you received that information? I wouldn't know. I couldn't follow up. And they say the fortune is in the follow-up, and it's true. So if I was to get your information first, and you did this with your potential customers or clients, then you're able to actually see, okay, this person entered their information. They must be interested. You can automate the follow-up process, again, with something like ClickFunnels. You can automate a sequence of emails or messages or videos that further educates them and persuades them to come back to this offer. But at the very least, you have a point of contact. You have the ability to go back and build a relationship with that person, to follow up. If it's a small business, you're able to go one by one. In real time, these leads come in. If it's a larger business, you're building a list. You're able to automate that by sending emails and messages to keep them in the loop on new developments and offers in your business. It just makes sense to do this. Capture the information. Make the sale by giving them information and value in a video or something like this, or documentation, and then have a page where they can actually go out there and buy or make that booking or whatever it is that clear, definable next step is. You can do all of that on ClickFunnels, or if you already have a system that accomplishes that, that's the layout I would use in whatever it is that you're already using. Think about this, put a bit of time into it, and then use those tools so you can make all the heavy lifting, all that time and expense. You can drastically reduce that. If you want to take a trial with ClickFunnels, you can go to richardmatharoo.com / I think it's that way, / CF trial, as in ClickFunnels trial. I'll put the link on the screen for you. That's the same system that I use. So go create a day in a life that counts. Always have more desires than excuses. I look forward to seeing your success in your small business. If you have any additional questions around this topic, I'm a real person, obviously. I'm happy to help. Stick them in the comments beneath here. And if you like the video, like the video. I'll catch you really soon. Bye for now.